Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we briefly voiced the dialogues used in daily life. Thanks to these, you can practice and learn new words. If you do not understand the sentences, turn on the subtitles in your language. Let's start. Dialogue 1.
So, what are your plans for this weekend?
I don't know. Do you want to get together or something?
How about going to see a movie? Cinemax 26 on Carson Boulevard is showing Enchanted.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe we should go out to eat beforehand.
It is fine with me. Where do you want to meet?
Let's meet at Summer Pizza House. I have not gone there for a long time.
Good idea again. I heard they just came up with a new pizza. It should be good because Summer Pizza House always has the best pizza in town.
When should we meet?
Well, the movie is shown at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8 p.m.
Why don't we go to the 2 p.m. show? We can meet at Summer Pizza House at noon. That will give us plenty of time to enjoy our pizza.
My cousin Karen is in town. Can I bring her along? I hate to leave her home alone.
Karen is in town? Yes, bring her along. Lori, you remember Karen? We met her at Sarah's high school graduation party 2 years ago.
I do not quite remember her. What does she look like?
She has blonde hair, she is kind of slender, and she is about your height.
She wears eyeglasses, right?
Yes, and she was playing the piano off and on during the party.
I remember her now. Yes, do bring her along, Sarah. She is such a nice person, and funny too.
She will be happy to meet both of you again.
What is she doing these days?
She graduated last June, and she will start her teaching career next week when the new school term begins.
What grade is she going to teach?
She will teach kindergarten. She loves working with kids, and she always has such a good rapport with them.
Kindergarten? She must be a very patient person. I always think kindergarten is the most difficult class to teach. Most of the kids have never been to school, and they have never been away from mommy for long.
I think Karen will do fine. She knows how to handle young children.
I think the first few weeks will be tough. However, once the routine is set, it should not be too difficult to teach kindergarten.
You are right. The kids might even look forward to going to school since they have so many friends to play with.
There are so many new things for them to do at school too. They do a lot of crafts in kindergarten. I am always amazed by the things kindergarten teachers do.
Yes, I have seen my niece come home with so many neat stuff.
Maybe we can ask Karen to show us some of the things that we can do for this Halloween.
Maybe we can stop by the craft store after the movie. What do you think, Sarah?
I will talk to her. I think she will like that. It will help her with school projects when Halloween comes.
Michael's is a good store for crafts. It always carries a variety of things, and you can find almost anything there.
There is a Michael's store not far away from Cinemax 26. I believe it is just around the corner on Pioneer Avenue. We can even walk over there.
So, we plan to meet for pizza at noon, go to the movies at 2, and shop at Michael's afterward. Right?
Yes.
Dialogue 2.
Henry, what are you doing?
I have been trying to solve this physics problem for the last half hour, and I still have no idea how to do it.
When do you have to turn it in?
It is due at the end of this week.
Well, it is only Monday. Why don't you get some after-school tutoring tomorrow?
I have to sign up for it first. I guess I will go sign up for the Wednesday session tomorrow.
You should reread the chapter before you show up for the session. It will help you understand the subject matter better.
Okay, I will do that.
Now that your problem is solved, I need you to lend me a hand with my problem.
What is up?
I need to build a new dollhouse for Nancy. I was putting her dollhouse away, and somehow I accidentally dropped it. It was broken into pieces.
How clumsy of you. Does she know?
I told her about it. I could not lie to her.
How did she take it?
My sister really liked that dollhouse, and obviously she was not very happy. But I told her that I would build a better one for her. So, I need your help.
Me? Help you? I have never built anything in my life.
Me neither. But, don't worry. Putting together pieces of wood is not going to be difficult.
It is more than just putting pieces of wood together. You need to put in windows and doors. Have you thought about how you would do that?
Who says houses need to have windows and doors?
So, you are going to build a doll house with no windows and no doors.
Yes, I do not see anything wrong with that. Do you?
No. It makes the project easier to handle now. But, are you sure that Nancy will not mind having a doll house with no doors and no windows?
Yes, I am sure.
Are you sure that Nancy will find this doll house with no doors and no windows prettier than the one you broke?
No, I am not sure. Why do you have to make things so complicated?
I am not trying to complicate things. You did tell Nancy that the new doll house would be better than the one you broke. I just want to remind you of your promise.
Ah, I wish I have not touched her doll house. What should I do then?
Get help from somebody who knows how to build a doll house. I would not be of any help to you in this project.
Who do you suggest I ask?
Mr. Brown used to be a carpenter. He will be glad to help you out. Why don't you give him a call and see whether he has some free time?
You are right. It will take us forever to build this dollhouse. With Mr. Brown's help, I can finish it in no time.
Okay, now that your problem is solved, can you help me trim the trees in the backyard?
Who? Me? Trim the trees in your backyard? It will take us ages to trim those trees. Let's see who is good at trimming trees. Ah, you can ask Mr. Brown. He is also good at trimming trees. And, when you ask for his help, please ask him to help me build a dollhouse also. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment. You can write your suggestions and requests in the comments. Let's continue.
Dialogue 3.
That test was so long. 4 hours. I really do not understand why we have to take this test anyway. Are our grade point averages not good enough for college?
That test did seem long, didn't it? But since the curriculum of one high school is slightly different from another high school, the SAT test allows the colleges to consider each student equally. Although one student might have taken different classes from another student, all high school students take the same SAT test.
I suppose that makes sense. Either way, I really hope I do not have to take that test again.
Same here. Well, we will just have to wait and see. The scores will be out in a few weeks. Anyways, have you gotten your recommendation letters yet?
I have asked Mrs. Smith for one already, and I am thinking about asking Mr. Johnson for another one. I liked both their classes and I think they got to know me better than my other teachers, so hopefully the letters will be well written. What about you?
I have also asked Mrs. Smith for a letter. Do you know Mr. Lawson? I would like to get a recommendation letter from him. I hope he remembers me as I have not had a class with him since last year. I am not sure who else I could have asked.
Well, at least we each have one letter. Mrs. Smith is the best, isn't she? I wish I could have another class with her, but this is our last semester, and after that it is graduation.
I agree. Mrs. Smith really enjoys teaching, and that definitely helps her students to enjoy learning.
What colleges are you thinking of applying to? Have you visited any campuses yet?
I am still considering whether I should stay close to home or go to an out-of-state school. I have toured the Stanford campus and the people there were very friendly. I have also visited Notre Dame, the university in Indiana. What about you? Have you toured any campuses yet?
I want to stay close to home, so I am hoping to go to either a California State University or a University of California.
Which one? There is practically one or the other in each of the big cities.
Perhaps UCLA, the University of California, Los Angeles, or SULB, the California State University, Long Beach. But I am not too worried about getting into a college just yet. I am more worried about this SAT test at the moment.
I understand how you feel. However, we should still consider what should be done next. It will be bad if we fall behind and don't make it into college by next fall. Have you decided what to study yet? I'm thinking about majoring in English myself.
English is definitely a possibility. I was thinking about becoming an English teacher like Mrs. Smith. But I was also considering majoring in biological sciences.
Why? English and biological sciences are two radically different areas of study. What would you do with a degree in biological sciences?
I am also wondering whether I should pursue medicine. It may be too early to decide yet, but if I want to become a doctor, the classes I would take as a biological sciences student would fulfill most requirements for medical school. But like I said, it is too early to determine anything yet. I am just hoping to get into a college.
I do not think you have to worry about getting into college. Still, let's just keep trying our best.